Everyone, this is Phoenix, and welcome back to Hobbs Farm. We're just starting off here collecting some of the grass that we mowed last episode. Finished windrowing it all. As you can see, there's a patch there on the right. We did that little meadow in there next to the sheep. So I just got a bit of grass to collect. As you can see, we're already 40% full. So we should get, I would think we should get at least 2 full loads, possibly nearly 3, but we'll just see how we go. In this episode, we're going to grab some animals. Going to get some sheep. I'll show you the sheep enclosure shortly. Just fill this one first. Oh, it's hard to get it. So we'll just fill this up because we'll go straight over and dump a fair bit of it in the sheep pen. We should nearly be full by the time we get to the end of that paddock, I believe. Field, sorry. So we'll have a look at that. With the sheep, which is just there on our right, you'll see it's just a standard feed trough. The water mod isn't missing any, but the water mod is not installed on this map. It's a bit unfortunate because the sheep are just, it's pretty boring to maintain them actually. It's just grass and got the pallets, but that's okay. But one bonus is it does have the pallet collector mod installed on the map, so that makes it very easy to maintain the sheep. Allows us to focus on other areas. Okay, so we just filled that up. Let us spend more time because obviously the cows will take a little bit more time to maintain. I'm not sure if we're going to use the mixed feeding stations, which you can see directly in front of me. Just takes away a lot of the realism, but just some of the work as well. Like so we'll see how we go. You can see there's a few graphic distortions around the pallet collector mod over there on the fattening. I'm not sure. I think that's the beef one actually. Yeah, so we're here at the sheep. So we'll just buy some. Now I've got a mod called Buy Many Animals. Pretty much what it does, if you hold the buy button down, you'll just see the number there going up for the sheep. It just makes it a lot easier to buy and sell these animals. So we'll probably spend nearly 100,000 on the sheep, I think. So we'll just keep an eye on that. Should be about 300, I think. Go for 300 sheep, regardless of how much it costs. And the longer you hold it, the quicker it starts buying them, which is good. So we are getting there. Okay, so we've got 300 sheep. We spent just about over 100 grand. 90,000 we spent on sheep. And now we're just going to top up the trough, sorry. That's enough for 6 days supply once it's full. If I bring up my PDA, it will actually tell me. I go this way to animals. There we go, to hold 36,000, which is actually more than we have in this entire trailer at the moment, which is good. I think. How much is this trailer? No, wait, not quite. Okay, so we hold 38 in this trailer. So if I go to this other option in the PDA, it'll tell me how much the sheep use a day. Once time ticks on, the productivity will go up, and it'll tell me how much wool's being produced too. I think 300 sheep, it's enough for about 6,000 wool, I believe, a day. So we'll just keep an eye on that. But these, 4,800 litres of grass. That's how much they'll consume. So we'll check that later on. It shouldn't take too long to pick up. I think it's about like maybe 5 minutes of game time, or actual time I should say. Just a little bit. Just collect this little field while we're here, I think. Making a mess of it, but that's alright. We'll get it all. It's all in relatively straight lines. Even if I take out little chunks like I've just done, it's still pretty simple to collect it all. Okay, I'm back. I've just switched over. I've started the combine on field 3. Had that going before actually. Um, why is that stopped? Oh, 'cause I'm full. Yep, so I'll just go back and offload this. Um, Pretty much one strip of the canola is about 75% of the harvester's capacity, so I just need to make sure he's empty by the time he gets to the end. Hopefully he is. Otherwise, I got to drive through the crop, and John Deere actually destroys it. So, which is quite handy because you can see the field on the right here how it's got the grass that you can't see anymore. I'll show you on the way back. There's grass like on the inside of the field, so it's actually destroying the grass. I don't know if it's going to grow back, or if it's actually like having the same effect that a plough would have in destroying the grass, or a cultivator, I should say. So yeah, so we'll just have a look in a second. I'll just offload this. Now I'm almost collected all the grass that we mowed. The problem is I started filling one of the bunkers next to the cattle there, one of the small bunkers. Well, I thought they were small. Um, I've got 200,000 nearly 200,000 litres of grass, and it's only about 5% full, which is very surprising. So you can see here on the left where the grass is growing in the field. I've been running the John Deere up the side here. It was all. I'll just show you here. You can see it's destroying it, so quite helpful in that respect. But drive it through the actual crop and yeah, destroys it. Just go up and empty this again. Quite a big field, really. I think I've had 2 full loads I've taken back of canola, so it's not quite halfway through the field yet. So we'll get about 150,000 litres roughly of canola. Good profit. We'll send the truck to the semi to sell that later on. Get some money coming in. Canola's always lucky. It's not a huge as far as crop goes. The quantity's not huge, but the value for the crop is. Still not quite as good as wheat and barley as far as total field for money, as far as efficiency when delivering it. A full load of canola is about twice the value of a full load of wheat, so that's one aspect of it. I'll just get a little bit further. As long as he's under 25% when he turns the corner, he'll get through the next strip fine, so we'll just go a little bit more. Alright, that'll do. I'll just leave him there. Oops. We'll go back to the grass. Oops. Okay, so as you can see, I'm on the last strip. We've nearly filled this trailer. I'll be about 50% maybe. I've still got grass on the right there. I didn't think we would need that much, so I didn't mow it. And I started windrowing everything. So I'll take you back to the bunker and we'll just have a quick look. But I'm going to have to mow some more grass to get the silage going. And we need silage before we get any of the other animals. So I'll just collect this little patch here that I missed. And I'll probably come back, well, I'll probably mow that side of the field, around this side on the left. Don't really think there's much more grass around the place. Oh, there's some down the bottom of, on the sides of 6 and 5 that looks pretty thick there, so I'll spend some time mowing the grass. Hopefully get another, I think we need another 3 full trailers roughly. That should be fine. The only other thing I could do is I've got another mod. I'll show you all in a second. I'll drive to the bunker first. Basically, it's called Loan Extender, and it allows you to borrow more than 200,000 from the bank. But once you go more than 200,000, the interest rate shoots up a huge amount to counteract that, which is good. Means you can't just borrow like $1 million and have $1,000 interest charge, which is, I think, is roughly what it would be with the in-game percentage. frame drop here. So you can see, oops, I'll bring up the menu. We've got 150,000 litres, and that's smack on 5%. So I've got to get to 300,000 litres to before I can blanket this silo. Get to 10%. Compact's very easy though. You can just see the little bit that I'm. Like it shouldn't go up that quickly, but I suppose there's not much in it either. Yeah, I don't know. It shouldn't go that quickly. I don't think. I wonder if I can blanket it early with these bunkers things if they've altered the. No. I don't think it changes. Nope. Can't blanket it. I need to get another 130,000-ish grass, so I might do that. What I was saying with the loan extender, I'll just show you. So we've borrowed 100,000 already, so if I just keep borrowing, we'll keep going. I'll just go back. I'll just keep the max loan for now. And the reason why we would look at that, I'll just drive over to the fields, even though, oh no, there's a bit of grass there. We can get around that. We don't need to cheat. Well, not cheat. We don't need to use go into debt like that. The reason I was going to extend the loan was to buy this field of corn, and I'll go and buy the small corn header, forage header for the tractor, so I can go along and just with a little 3 meter working width, and just get the chaff from that. Big field of corn there. The only thing, I think that field's quite expensive from memory. It's field 8. It's a big field though, like it's twice the size of field 11. It's bigger than field 3. Mate, big canola field. I'll just drive through the fertilizer and seed shed here. It's field 8. Yeah, so it's 500,000, so we need to get to that. In the meantime though, I am going to start collecting the straw from field 11. I'm just going to put it in the storage for now, which is over there on the right. And the reason I'm doing that and not baling it is A, we don't have a baler, and B, it's just a bit quicker. Then we'll use the loader or the telehandler more than likely to offload it. And you'll see I actually windrowed the edges because of when the harvester turns, it's on a terrible angle. It throws us the straw all over the place. This way, a lot easier for me to collect, and it was only, a quick windrow. So as you can see, it's not going up all that quickly because there's not much there, but. When the combine's actually, it's just hit 85%, better go and get that while we're doing that. Hopefully get down there before he stops. Keep it nice and efficient. Yeah, so just looking at it, we got 200,000 there. We've got the max loan out at the moment. I'm thinking whether we buy another field. Whoops, whoa. And on the steering wheel there. 200,000. I don't know, I'll have to have a think about what our next purchase will be. We can't buy cows just. Whoa. I need the head. That's way too expensive. We're not going to buy cows just yet because we don't have the silage. Once the silage is up and running, we'll be fine, but we'll just see. 200,000. Actually, we could probably nearly. So we've got a fair bit of wheat we could sell. Canola's getting up there. I might get the truck going shortly. Sell some of the wheat. So there's probably there's 100 grand's worth of wheat there, and there'll be over 100,000 worth of canola. So that brings us up to 400. We can definitely get some cows going for that, I believe. We'll get this. I'll go and buy the grass, get some more silage. Then we'll get the cows at max efficiency pretty quickly as well. Then the fattening stations. Got a little bit of potatoes and sugar beets in store, so we've got enough for a couple of days here on them, I think. Might even look at that. Yeah, I'll get the truck going shortly. And we'll start selling some produce. Okay, so we're back. I'm just going to start mowing the grass, get some, finish off the silage bunker. Once that's done, see, I'll blanket it and we'll have the silage underway. I'm going to plant field 11, I reckon it's going to be barley, and I'm going to plant the long field 3 with wheat. We've still got the one top right, we've still got field 14, which is canola as well, I believe. I don't know what I'm going to plant that with. I might just replant with canola, but we'll see how we go. I'll just start, getting these grass edges. I think we've got to get about 130,000 litres, I think we said before. So I'll just continue on with that for now. And what I'm thinking of doing, I'll get the truck out. We're going to sell some of the grains, canola and the wheat. I've actually got to go and empty the harvester in a minute. It's actually full. The combine, sorry. So I'll go and do that. We'll start selling some of the grain. We'll invest in some cows, hopefully in the next episode, depending on how much cash we get come through, because we'll have everything we need. We need a mixing wagon, which isn't much. I think it's only like, how much is it? Feeding technology, wagon is only 40,000. So that's not a huge cost. So we'll probably invest in some cows in the next episode, I think, if I can get this bunker full. But there's a fair bit here, like you can see all the grass on the edge of that field there as well. But I'll come back and grab that in a minute. I'll just keep going around this field 6 and around, so I'll get the windrow back out and progress through that. I'm going to leave it there, I think. So I'll just finish this off. Oh, I can actually come back and get 2 sides of this one. Nice bit of grass. Yeah, so I'll leave it there, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, please subscribe, throw me a like. It really does help out a lot. I will see you all in the next episode.